Welcome back to episode 13 of Quick Business English. I'm your host, Andrea. Today, I'm sharing a personal story about the unexpected turns life can take, especially when it comes to career paths. You might be surprised to learn that becoming a language coach wasn't my original plan at all. In this episode, I'll be recounting how I initially never wanted to be a teacher and the surprising journey that led me to discover my passion for helping others connect with language. It's a story about embracing the unexpected and finding your calling in surprising places. Get ready for a candid look at the experiences that have made me the coach I am today. Let's dive right in. I think we all have ideas about our future that then take a completely different direction. I remember being 7 years old when I first encountered the English language in elementary school. I grew up in a small country town precisely at the time when English language programs were being launched nationwide. English captivated me almost immediately. I loved the way it sounded, the new words, the insight into other cultures. I had good grades in English in elementary school and also later in the English program of the high school, so it somehow seemed natural that this was my path. Then came university, the English library program at ELTE BTK, the Faculty of Humanities of Eötvös Loránd University in Budapest, and this is where the complications began. I never wanted to be a teacher. There was already one in the family, my mum, who was a truly committed and dedicated educator. However, I saw the fatigue that came with it, the evenings and weekends spent grading papers or giving private lessons. I felt I wanted something else. I longed for a quieter life where I could put down the lute around 4 or 5 o'clock, live my life and not have to hunch over worksheets. I imagined my future in a translation agency or among the shelves of a library. But, as it often happens, life wrote a different script for me and somehow I still found myself on the teaching path. At first, perhaps out of necessity, but later increasingly out of conviction. Moreover, I didn't stop there, but quickly founded my own business, built around teaching, translation and interpreting. Looking back now, I can see that this is where I more or less accepted that this is indeed my true calling. It might sound strange, but I struggled with this realization for a long time. There was a kind of resistance within me towards what I had been drawn into, teaching and passing on my knowledge to others. Then I slowly realized that teaching is not just about imparting knowledge. It's much more than that. Working with people, seeing their development, helping them achieve their goals, and that's what truly energizes me. But as happens to others, despite my passionate love for working with people, the time came in my life as well when I felt burnt out. The monotony, the excessive administration, the sometimes thankless tasks, the endless test grading and translation drained my energy. I started to look towards the corporate world, where I imagined things might be a bit more structured, success more tangible, and working hours finite. So I tried myself in this field as well, but somehow I always circled back to the same place, to teaching. It was as if an invisible cord was pulling me back among people. Here I truly feel that I am creating something valuable, when I see the sparkle in a student's eye as they understand a difficult structure, or when they speak confidently and without hesitation in a foreign language and successfully face the challenges of a job interview or a business presentation, well, that moment overrides all the fatigue. Maybe I never wanted to be a teacher according to my original ideas, and maybe I imagined a different path for myself. But today I know that it's not the title that matters, but what we do with the role that life assigns us. And I am grateful that teaching, the passing on of my knowledge, has become my vocation. because this vocation has taught me that true joy lies not in quiet seclusion, but in human connections and shared growth. If you too are on a path that is not necessarily what you originally planned for yourself, don't be afraid to accept and explore the opportunities within it. Perhaps your passion, your true calling, is waiting for you right there. So that's the story of how I unexpectedly found my way into the world of language education. It wasn't the path I initially imagined for myself, but it's one that has brought immense fulfillment. It's a powerful reminder that our initial plans don't always define our future, and sometimes the most rewarding journeys are the ones we least expect. Thank you for joining me on this personal reflection today, and see you next time.